Hey everyone, welcome back to Rewind Reels, the podcast where we jump into our DeLorean and revisit the movies that made us who we are today. I'm Jena.
And I'm Henry, and today we're going all the way back to 1985 to talk about Back to the Future, directed by Robert Zemeckis and starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd.
Yes, one of my absolute favorites. If you don't love this movie, are you even allowed to time travel?
Seriously. So buckle up because we're about to hit 88 miles per hour and break down what makes this film timeless.
So Henry, when did you first watch Back to the Future?
I think I was maybe 12. My dad popped in the VHS. Yes, I'm aging myself. And I was instantly obsessed. Marty McFly was like the coolest teenager ever.
Same. I remember watching it on TV. That opening scene with all the ticking clocks and the plutonium under the bed, it was so quirky. I didn't even know what half of it meant. Let's talk about the cast. Michael J. Fox is Marty McFly. Did you know they originally cast Eric Stoltz, but then replaced him weeks into shooting?
Yeah, best decision ever. Fox just nails that mix of charisma and teenage awkwardness. And Christopher Lloyd as Doc Brown, perfection. The hair alone deserves an Oscar.
Exactly. And their chemistry is so good. A teenager and a wacky scientist shouldn't work on paper, but it just does.
Favorite scene, go.
Easy, the clock tower climax. Marty racing the DeLorean down Main Street, Doc hanging from the hands of the clock. The tension is unreal every time.
Mine's probably the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. Marty playing Johnny Be Good and inventing rock and roll in front of 1950s teenagers, iconic.
And don't forget George punching Biff. That moment gets a cheer every time.
So why do you think this movie holds up 40 years later?
The writing is tight, the time travel logic is fun but not too complicated, and it has heart. It's funny, adventurous, and has just enough sci-fi to feel magical.
And the 80s vibe is unbeatable. The soundtrack, the fashion, the DeLorean, it's just so perfectly of its time, yet timeless.
Okay, fun fact. Trivia, the 1.21 gigawatts line, Doc actually pronounces it gigawatts because the pronunciation wasn't common back then.
I love that. Also, the DeLorean was chosen because its going doors looked futuristic, but apparently it broke down constantly during filming.
Hollywood magic. And did you know Huey Lewis, who did The Power of Love, cameos as the high school band judge?
All right, so final thoughts. Back to the Future is basically cinematic comfort food, right?
Totally. It's a perfect blend of sci-fi, comedy, and adventure. If you've never seen it, please pause this podcast, go watch it, and come back.
And if you have seen it, rewatch it tonight. It never gets old.
All right, that's it for this episode of Rewind Reels. If you enjoyed our trip back to 1985, give us a follow, leave a review, and tell us what movie we should time travel to next.
Until then, keep your flux capacitor fluxing and your VHS tapes rewound. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.